Hi, making one up this morning, or this afternoon, early afternoon. The Lakeland scene comes to mind. So I'm just wetting the paper all over, not soaking it, and a bit of the usual raw sienna just to keep the light in the middle. No marks for originality with this one. Right, let's put a bit of blue in. Right, a bit of cloud, so a bit of light red, a bit of ultramarine. Plenty of movement in the sky in this one. Right, okay, I'll leave that there. Now, as you can see, the paper is really stretching. So I'll just reclip it. And by the way, thanks for all the notes of sympathy for our lovely Freddie. Barely out of his kittenhood, was he? 8 months old and killed by a car last Friday evening. We're very, very sad about that. We couldn't have prevented it. The cats are cats. We've got plenty of large gardens between the houses here, but cats like to roam where they will, and he can climb over any fence and gate, sideway. In fact, next door having their house re-shingled, re-pebble dashed, and he was up on the scaffold on Friday afternoon. But we miss him very much. He's a lovely, lovely cat, and he appeared on a number of the videos, not least the one where he was trying to take my brush, my hake. It was great fun, a very loving cat. So we'll have another one. We've had 5 cats before, and they're all good in their own way, but Freddie was a bit special. He never raised a claw to us in the 5 months that we were lucky enough to have had him. So we're grateful for the time we had. Right, okay, so that's the background. Well, we can go over a bit more of that. Let's put a bit of red on there. Just get a bit different. It's quite difficult if you don't draw it first. Our lines are right, they're doing these horizontals. But, still we don't want it perfect, do we? Okay, so we'll put another bit of same colours, but just a bit stronger. We're just making marks on paper, really. Now, it's pretty obvious, but the lightest colour on the paper is the white paper. So, as you can always lift out by wetting and blotting, which is fine. Scraping out, making things look different. So I'm just breaking up this beach. Oh, I'll put a bit of green in there, I think. Good. Some reeds. I'm mixing lemon yellow with a bit of burnt sienna and Payne's grey. And some lovely rich greens. And as you come to the foreground, you need to use warmer colours, the reds. Burnt sienna is a red in my book. There's reclipped paper, Fabriano, £130. I'm sure you can get it in America. I buy this from Curtis Ward or Grantham's. Right, let's add some trees and stuff in there, some darker trees. Some heavy showers going through today. Try to keep things simple, uncomplicated. Be a little bit experimental with your colours. Put blues where brown should go. Okay, so that's sort of one side. We can embroider that a bit later. We're going to use a rigger and put some reeds and stuff in there. So let's have another bit of could put a bit of an island, that was an island, couldn't I really? The thought comes to mind. So I put it in. Let's just get this beach. In a few weeks we're going on holiday with our camper, folding camper, canvas, to Chichester, the Chichester Harbour area of West Sussex. Very, very lovely. So a lot of flat landscape there with this sort of thing, but no hills, it's fairly flat. You have to look for your verticals. Right, so let's put in some trees, some nice island trees in here. Oh, this is that. That's a heavy shower. Right, just touching with a hope there. That'll do. And we'll just lift out. Look, just the burnt sienna, lemon yellow, bit of Payne's grey, and you've got a lovely, rich, warm green. Right, okay, we'll let that go for a moment, and we'll just start to embellish. Put a little bit of detail over there, I think, on that horizon. Just a darker bit of blue. And a bit of burnt sienna. Just as another plane. And I can lift out some yachts against that. Okay, that will do. I'm not going to do much more to that because it will look too similar to there. So now we just want to do a bit of detailing and just clean my brush. So with my new rigger, I've finished. Oh, still some tea left. It's a really heavy shower. Right, okay, some greeny. The shortcut to green is lemon yellow and Payne's grey. Let's just that would be darker rather than lighter. And what you put down below, above, just drag down, because it'll give that impression of reflection, and then it creates the illusion of water. See a lot of this in the Chichester Harbour. As the tide comes in or out, just a few bits of salt marsh showing through. Payne's grey, burnt sienna. Just little bits of grass, seaweed, whatever, just sticking up and just being dragged down. It all just adds to the illusion of depth. And then we can just put a few straggly bits in here. There's still a bit of detail here, just add some character to the painting. It's very, very simple. As I say, I'm not going for originality today. I'm just putting some detail. I can put a boat in and stuff like that. Let's just do some over here now. Not used to this figure yet. There's still too much hair in it. And then just a few touches, dry brushes, ripples. Don't really want to show too many reflections. I'll just dry brush a bit of that. Let's just get in some. I've lost that bank there. Okay. I'll use this 1/2 inch flat, and I'll put in a little boat. Just a couple. Right, that didn't go quite according to plan. I'll use this inch flat now. Give it a good wet and then get it to damp on the cloth and just just some little boats of anchor there. Pathetic really. There we go. Right, I'll just lift out some yachts on that far bank and then I'll dry it and put in a bit of dry brush to show some broken reflections of the sky or the background. Oh, here we go. Damp brush. Okay, let's just etch out a boat, lift out a boat there. It's supposed to be a boat, but that's not very good. I need probably got a bit too. Right, we'll let that go. I reckon a couple of little figures. Oops, too big. They don't really show. Right, I'll dry that. And we'll just try to drag some colour across here to show ruffled water, reflections of the sky. So just blue and the red. Fairly dry brush, but not too dry. Right, that's all I'm going to do. Well, I think I'm ahead anyway. So let's put and we put birds in. Okay, put it in the blue mount and see if it's got anything for it. I'll just pin that to the board a bit, because otherwise it shows a shadow. Oh, that'll do. Oh, well, that's not too bad. Right, let's bring you round. So it's been done many times before. Okay, I'll zoom in. So there's our simply done background, some foreground to those, well, here, probably just a little bit too dark. Bit of detail, that boat went wrong there, I should have, well, we'll just leave it in. Go across the other side, that's the interesting bit. But a few little boats here, anchor, little masts, and some trees on that bank, a couple of figures and some birds. That is about all I think I can do on that. But that's up there. Right, thanks for watching. Let's just zoom you out again. Have a look for a few seconds. So there we are. Bye for now.